Hi everybody, this is Felicia and I am going to scrap these two photos. There's a huge difference in years between these two pictures, more like 25 years difference. So I thought I would go ahead and scrap these photos because the first photo with the blowout hairdo back then, that was taken a long time ago and I was in my 20s. And now I have the most recent one that I'm putting the adhesive on right there, right now. That one was taken earlier this year. So it is about 25 years difference between those two photos. And I thought it was pretty interesting because I feel like I've changed, but part of me, as far as features are concerned, has changed quite a bit. I'm not sure if it has anything to do with age or not. But yeah, I thought this would be interesting photos to scrap. And I'm using real time, of course, because I decided that way you can kind of see how slow I actually really scrap. So right now you can see that I am trying to figure out what I want to do. And I found one of the tags that I had won from Victoria Marie, and I forgot when I won it, but I guess it was some kind of I think we had to make a comment or something like that. But I decided to go ahead and use this tag, and this is one of the tags that Victoria Marie had created. So Victoria, if you're watching this tag finally found a home. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so let's see. So you can actually see how slow I actually really scrap. And there's a lot of scene changing in here because there's some of the stuff that you really didn't want to see. I mean, it took me forever to kind of figure out how I really wanted this layout to sit and everything, because I wanted it to have, my favorite things, of course, which is flowers and stuff like that on it. And I decided that, you know what, that's how I'm going to have it look. But then, of course, you're going to see it's going to change a little bit. And right here, I kind of changed it around just a little tiny bit. But you can also tell that I got, I kind of tend to get things crooked. As you can see, I'm not sure why I always do that, but this is basically what I tend to do. So these size papers that I'm gluing together here, the pattern paper, and like I said, I don't know exactly, a lot of the stuff was coming from my stash, so I'm not sure who the manufacturer is for this because I can't remember. But I am definitely going to see, and then I did that. Not sure why I did that, but and I had the glue on the bottom half. So you get to see my mistakes and my errors, of course, with the real-time scrapping. But as you can see right here, I decided to put a little decorative edge on the side of that pattern paper there. And I'm going to be putting that at the top. And then I have to add some more adhesive on, because when I tried to unstick the other part that time when you see me put that down on top, I ended up taking some of the adhesive with it. So, like I said, a lot of the stuff is from my stash. I don't remember who the manufacturers are. And I decided to go ahead and put this paper up about right here. I think this works out good, and it worked out perfect. But I'm also going to add, as you can see right here, another strip, or I should say, later on you'll see it actually. I'm going to add some other stuff on here. But right now I'm trying to figure out how I want this photo. And I printed these out in black and white because that particular photo right there, I have a pink, a salmon pink. I don't know if it's salmon or salmon, but I pronounce it salmon colored suit on in that picture. And it was bright, so you didn't want to see that. And that's why I turned them both black and white, so that way I don't have to deal with trying to find papers and embellishments to go with that suit. So right now I got the one photo glued down, and I am trying to figure out how I want to put the other one. So I'm testing it out here, and then I'm going to put that beautiful tag. There it is, made by the one and only Victoria Marie. and I'm going to get that tag down. And I really like that tag. That tag had to find a place. And what I decided to do is use the word right there that's on the tag as a title as well. So the tag did two things for me. It added some interest with the flowers and a title. So I'm fooling around here trying to get it straight. I am not sure why us as scrapbookers were trying to make, get perfection out of our stuff and try to glue them down straight. I know some of you are like, up, wherever it sticks is where it goes. And then some of us are like, I gotta get it straight, gotta get it straight. That's me. So now I'm going to go ahead and put this photo down now that I figure out where I wanted the tag. I am getting that down there, and I decided to kind of put it off down the bottom. So like I said, the picture behind is 25 years ago, and the picture in front is current. Actually, that was taken the month of January of this year. So now I'm going to go ahead and put this little tab down on the edge there for the black and white there. The tab is the same color pretty much as the paper, and I decided to go ahead and just put it right there on the edge there. And I'm going to start pulling out the rest of my embellishments. So I am not quite sure exactly how I'm going to situate these flowers because I can't remember, but you'll see as I go. I'm going to be putting the flowers down kind of like a little strategically there. And there's that flower there. And there is another flower right there. So I really, really like the color of this. And I love the fact that I picked these embellishments to go with the color as well. And all these flowers and things that are going on the edge with just a little bit of the black showing is just perfect. I love how that was put together like that. And in that little vase of flowers right there, that's a perfect spot for that. So as you can see, I am really taking my time here. And you can tell too, this is why sometimes I speed it up, because I think I am one of the slowest scrapbookers right in the world right now. So I'm adding some of the round circles there of the foam dots there to raise up that heart. I am on the tail end of all of these foam dots. I have to tell you a little short story. I bought these foam dots, gosh, man, back in 2006, I think it was. 2006, and it is 2019. So it took me that long to use all of those dots. So I'm on the tail end of these. I got the last package that I'm working on, and then I can start using my other adhesive. But I bought so many. I think I had like 12 packs, and each one of those 12 packs had over 500, and I do mean 500 of those foam circles. And I'm just now coming to the end of them. But I do have some newer adhesive to replace them. But I can't believe that lasts that long. I can't believe I even bought that like that. I'm like kind of amazed, to be honest with you. Now, and those were by Fiskars, by the way. Those foam circles that you see, those 3D foam circles that I used on the back of that heart. And that was when Fiskars used to sell them in the pack. You had two different sizes, of 2 large ones, you had 2 small ones, circle ones, you had 2 squares, small squares, and you had 2 large square ones. So it came with quite a bit of those things in there back in the day. But now they don't come with as many. So now I'm going to be using the American Crafts foam circles and stuff. I would love to get the Stampin' Up! Ones, but I just have to figure out if I'm going to like those or not. So if I only had a sample of the Stampin' Up! Ones before I bought them, then I would definitely make up my mind. But yeah, so that is that. So that's why I just had to tell you a little short story. I know I was rambling. So now I am adding some more flowers here, and I'm adding them by that tag to fill up that little gapped area there. I'm going to put that little vase of flowers there right alongside of it. And I am pretty much added that. Now I'm adding some of these gold hearts, or these different color hearts, I'm sorry. on the layout here, the little small paper little hearts there. And I just wanted to give it, give it some more interest, this layout, because of the way the pictures are sitting. They're just, really straight. And then now that I'm looking at this layout, I do think that I do got a little crooked, but it's okay because you can't be perfect all the time. Even though I try to get my scrapbook layouts to look even, I don't know. Maybe it's just the way it's sitting on the mat. I don't know, but I know it just looked a little crooked. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so I think I'm trying to figure out what else I want to put on the layout here. And like I said, I will not be doing a whole bunch of the real-time scrapbooking, but I will be doing some. So you'll be seeing me in between doing some here and there and all that kind of stuff like that. So I decided to add that little chipboard piece there. And like I said, I do not remember the manufacturer for some of this stuff because this is all from my stash. I am no longer receiving kits, and so I broke down every kit that I have, and I'm putting them in, within my stash. I got enough stash to last me. Gosh, I don't even want to tell you how much stash I have. So maybe after school, I will start up the kits again, probably sometime around maybe summer or something like that, and maybe I'll go from the summer to the fall. But for the most part, I had enough to last me forever. I mean, and if I want a collection, I'll just go ahead and buy the collection, the whole thing. And if, that way I can buy what I want because I don't like everything within a collection. I only buy what I like within that collection. So I think that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. I'm going to be using some of these Enamel Hearts here. And I think these are from Pink Fresh. Yay! I figured that out. I like these Enamel Hearts. They're really nice and they're very shiny. And there's all different sizes in this pack. So I decided to go ahead and use those here as well. Hearts and flowers, hearts and flowers. Who doesn't love hearts and flowers, right? So, as you can see, I am putting it down. And like I said, I'm not receiving kits anymore, so you're going to be seeing a lot of my layouts come from my stash, and just bear with me because sometimes I don't remember who the manufacturers are or who they are or not. All right, so it seems like I'm done putting down the basic embellishments here, and I'm going to be drawing some journaling lines. And the journaling lines are going to be going down the bottom here of the layout. And I think, I don't remember exactly what I'm writing about, but I do know I say something about how many years apart these photos are. And at that time, the photo in the back, I had my 3 children already because I, in my 20s. And I was so glad I had them when I was in my 20s because I had enough energy to keep up with them. Yeah, my goodness. And more power to the women who have children later on in life because it takes a lot of energy to deal with them. So I really salute you guys. Anyway, so I think I'm just about done. I think I'm writing a little bit about that. And, oh, I decided to put something else on there. Oh, I know what it was. I needed to put that little circle on there. So I think I am just about done. I am putting away some stuff and kind of clearing up some stuff. And then I'm trying to, while I'm clearing up, I'm looking at the layout, trying to figure out, is there anything else I want to put on it? I think I'm going to decide to sprinkle some mist or something on that. Yes, I am. Oh, no, actually, I am putting down some of the liquid enamel dots. Oh, I like this stuff. That stuff works so well. And I'm going to be putting down different sizes, of course. And I like this stuff because it dries, and it dries, really well. And as long as you make sure you know it's drying and you don't put anything on top of the layout, it'll dry just like an enamel dot. So I really like this stuff. And I'll probably put up what it's called because right now I can't remember exactly what it's called. I know it's Irresistibles, but I forgot who makes it. So I'm definitely will put that up. And then that way you'll have that. So as you can see, me strategically just kind of putting the dots there, and I'm putting some at the corner there. I love this stuff. It works really, really well. Yeah. It's kind of like, yeah, some of the enamel, liquid enamel dots there's by, I forget that too. But yeah, so I'm putting in some just strategically on there. And I love how that looks. It really gives a good contrast to that whole entire layout, especially when you do different sizes like that. All right, so I think I am all done. But I really like how this turned out. I love the colors. I love the mixtures of the flowers in the tag and everything else that's on it. And so I think I'm just about done with it right there. So, oh, there it is. See, irresistible. I hold it up so you can see. By Imaginis. All right. Yay, I finally got it. Well, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And I hope you enjoyed this real-time video, and I'll be putting occasionally real-time videos up, maybe none as long as this one, but I will definitely make sure that I do that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and take care and have a great and wonderful scrappy week. Bye-bye.